Hi, and
Hi.
welcome to the second episode
Hi,
of
Richa.
Awesome. Oh wow, we are still saying
Hello.
hi. Okay, guys, say hello to
Everybody saying hi.
everybody.
Hello, everybody. Okay, so you know Richa, that's me. You know Nimisha, that's Nimisha.
Hi.
Okay, we have Rishita. Rishita, say hi.
Oh, hi. Hi, everyone.
Hi.
And then we have
And we have
Dheeraj.
Juhi.
And then we have Dheeraj and Juhi.
So everyone here has come in for our second episode today, which is, if you remember, like last time we spoke about, what you want to keep in mind when you're adopting a dog. So the second episode obviously is the dog has come home and now what?
Yeah.
So this is what we are going to be talking about today. And over to you, Richa.
Yeah. So in the last episode, as Nimisha said that there are so many things you keep in your mind that okay, now we covered, are you mentally ready, physically ready, financially ready to adopt a dog? Now you adopted a dog. Okay, you went through the entire process of adopting a dog. You went through the entire process of counseling, call, and everything. You went to the foster home or you went to the shelter, and then you got the dog home. Now what? For some people, so we have Rishita. Rishita adopted Rishita and her husband. They were the first time pet parent. Technically, like a dog that they are taking care of themselves without their parents' support. And they adopted a dog from me, whose name is Dude, and Dude is 5 years old. They adopted him last year. Dude is a cancer survivor. He had a huge tumor on him, which we got operated, and he's a cancer survivor basically. So she adopted Dude from me, and then we have Juhi and Dheeraj. Uh, they are gonna put a perspective of a pet parent who already had dogs before. Okay, they adopted Penny from me 3 years back. Juhi, Dheeraj, it's been 3 years now.
Yes, yes, it's
Yeah.
been 3 years.
3 years. They adopted
We
Penny.
completed 3 years in March.
Yes. So Penny they adopted in 3 years back from me. Penny is a Freegal, that's laboratory rescue beagle. They already had DJ. DJ was 5 years when they adopted Penny. So we're gonna put the perspective of two, different coins together. How exactly it is like to have a dog for a new pet parent and a experienced pet parent. So let's start with Rishita because I remember Rishita gave me a call and I think it was 10 p.m. I can't do this. I can't do this. And she was literally in tears. Tell me
So,
how it was for the first 3 days, let's say. First
Yeah.
1 week.
okay.
And Rishita, we want you to be as raw as possible and honest as possible because I think
Definitely.
sometimes we don't talk about the smallest things, and those are the things that matter in the longer run.
Definitely.
So yes, even if
definitely.
anything, just go for it.
Okay. So when we got Dude, I've had a dog, Cookie, who is much smaller in size. He's Lhasa. And especially because we've had him at home, you've got house help, you've got staff. So the only interaction or the much interaction with Cookie I used to have is going to work. So I would cuddle a bit and then feeding. Obviously, Didi at home would take care and everything. And when I come back from work, he's coming to me running. So the work around him, cleaning him, feeding him, that was usually being taken care of at that point of time when I was at home. So when I came to Mumbai, I got married and I came here, I realized that I need a dog, and we were going into a COVID phase. There was some kind of loneliness even when I was very recently married. I realized that I wanted some kind of furry friend around. So I reached out to Richa, and I think within a month or so, Dude was at home. Now, when I saw Dude jumping out of the van, as soon as he jumped on me, I think he came as huge as this. I was like, okay, am I ready for this? And because he was excited to come onto the ground, he kept running around. And this is on the road. He is pulling the leash. I am running with him because I had no leash control at that point of time. So then he came back home. I gave him water, I gave him some chas because that was ready at that point of time, just to cool him down. He sat down. I'm calling him, no reply. He looked away. He's doing that. He's no response to whatever I am doing, because he was this big. I didn't want to go that close. Even I don't know how he'll react. If I'm trying to cuddle him too much, will he bite me? I saw those teeth. I'm like, okay, let him just come to me. I was totally made up in my mind. I was not ready. Beyond which, with the Lhasa, they don't shed at all. In one day, dude's hair was all over the place. We had just shifted to a new house, and I am a cleanliness freak. So there was hair on the bed, there was hair on my food, there was hair on my plate. I am like, okay. So I was actually I think within 2 days, I was crying that A, he's not responding to me. B, I have no leash control. He is running after a dog. I am running with him. My security guard in my society, he's also following with me. So there were other security guards from all other societies who are like, they are also trying to control them. And that is how I started walking in. So second, I also feed a lot of street dogs. So those street dogs are pally with me. But dude is not a person who is pally with other dogs. So then what happened? There is another street dog which I had called Brownie. They became reactive to each other. So one day, what the security person did, instead of, he just threw a stone at Brownie. Obviously, he cannot hit dude because he's a pet dog. He threw a stone at Brownie, and Brownie started screaming. So that was, I think, point of breaking point where I realized that am I betraying my streeties, because I've been feeding them for so long, and now I'm throwing stones at them just because dude is getting reactive to them. So I think it was 10 o'clock in the night after dude's walk. I went back to Richa. I'm like, I'm betraying my streeties. There is hair all over. I am allergic. I am having rashes. Though everything was in my mind. And so another, I think a friend of ours, a mutual friend of ours, Jinan, he had come over to help me with leash walking and everything. This was the fourth day, I think. And as soon as dude saw him, he left the leash. I don't know how. He just came off those martingale collars. He started running after Jinan, calling on him. There is car crossing. He wants to go with Jinan. He doesn't want to come home with me. So I started crying on the road. I told him, I don't think dude wants me. I don't think he likes me. You take him away. Max will be okay. You take him away. I'll call Richa up. He doesn't want to be at home. He's not responding to me. He's just eating and sleeping. That is all he does at home.
I will add here. Sorry, I'm interrupting. I'll add here.
Yeah,
Jinang is another adopter of mine, and he adopted Maximus. He was a very aggressive Rottweiler when he adopted him. So very temperamental. Aggressive is a very wrong word. Temperamental Rottweiler. So she actually told Jinang, "You take him. Max will adjust."
So, I was one of the breaking point. I was like, I cannot control a large dog like this. With Cookie, it was I would leave him in the terrace. He would do his stuff because he's a small dog. He didn't need that much of work, and beyond which, I wasn't even very experienced with Cookie also when I had taken him. So I said that I cannot take for a walk. I start my calls. I start my day at 9 a.m. When will I feed him? Where will he pee? And it was just all over the place. Then Jinang and Richa, just one that night when I complained and I said, you take him back and everything. I think that night when it was like the fourth or fifth day, Richa said, give me one day. She was on point. You give me one day, I can remove him from your place. Very cooperative and everything. I still remember that night I was sleeping on the bed. Dude got up onto the bed and slept between me and Kaustav. So, and I was thinking, okay, his hair is on the bed. Tomorrow, definitely, I will have to take all my antihistamine. I will start a sneeze. I'm like, acha, fine, let me see agar hota hai ki nahi. So he slept onto the bed. I slept. Next day morning, I got up. I did not sneeze once. I didn't have to take Allegra. But yes, I think it took more than 2 to 3 weeks where he started responding when I called dude. he started responding when I said, ki, dude, leave it, no. Before that, obviously, I took him at shorter walks. Now I take him at much longer walks. Then I just took him just how much he needs to pee and poop, that much, so that the other dogs don't attack him. I have more leash control. I understand where he wants to follow and all that. So it's been a year. May last year, Eid ke din, dude had come home, and I still remember. So now I think he's life. I don't go out anywhere. I've taken trips in COVID also. I went back home. I gone to Alibag, Kona Lake. Dude is there all the time.
So we have this perspective, so whenever people adopt dogs, Nimisha, I always tell people, every adopter of mine, I tell them that, there is a period called decompress period. What, Rishita
Yes.
mentioned that there was like hair all over the place. The dog is not responding to me. The dog was not listening to me. What happens there?
The dog has its own space and is not very playful.
Yeah, the dog is not playful basically. Okay, so there I tell this to everyone, and this is for everybody. People have this perception in head that, oh, my dog will come down, and then suddenly, from the moment that the dog will be there, the dog will start playing with me. The dog will bond with me. So,
and we lived happily ever after.
Yeah, we will have a very happily live after wala scene. But then, here you need to understand, everybody needs to understand that when you even start dating somebody, right? Even like remember when we all started dating our partners, we all had gradually, it became like we started meeting, and then we started, chatting, and then like late night calls, then late night messages. There was a gradual relationship progress, right? Same goes with the dogs as well. There has to be, it has to be very organically, it should be developed. This something we miss with dogs, because our perception for dogs is like they are very friendly. That's our perception. That's a fairy tale that we have in our head. ना अरे कुत्ता है ना, ये तो बहुत ही friendly, ये तो तुरंत आ जाएगा. ऐसा नहीं होता. Every rescue dog, any dog, when they change one place to, and they go to different place, they take at least 14 days is a decompress period we call, okay, where the dog, because of the anxiety, they stress, they shed a lot. They will not listen to you. They will sleep a lot. And I tell this to people, they are going to sleep a lot. Imagine you are stressed out because of something, okay, and suddenly I will come and start hugging you and start cuddling you. Trust me, you will उल्टा पलट के मेरे गाल पे एक तमाचा मार दो. हाँ, मैं तो मार दूँ.
पक्का.
ठीक है. Same goes with the dogs as well. There's so many times what happens, people. This is Rishita's, experience as a pet, first-time pet parent, where it was really unexpected for her. Everything. Okay. But what happens when it's a very different case, but at the same time, it is very similar for the experienced pet parents also. They also freak out. So we'll go and speak to Dheeraj and Juhi about it, like how it was.
Yes.
Juhi and Dheeraj, when you got Penny home and you already had DJ.
Peter was our first dog. Both Dheeraj and I, we've never kept pets, neither our parents nor us. And it was, a long cherished dream that I had that maybe, once I get married, once I'm independent, I'll get a dog. So when DJ came home, like we were married, we were just married and DJ came home. And we were completely new parents, didn't knew anything. We just brought him up, from whatever we knew about, a little bit about the dogs, asking people about dogs, how to, bring them up. And it was a roller coaster ride for us with DJ. However, DJ has a very different temperament. He's like a sadhu. He's a complete sadhu.
Boluram.
Now, during all this, when he was, I think, 3 or 4 years old, I used to do, night shifts. And Dheeraj used to come back home, quite late. So DJ used to be alone the whole night. All alone, he used to keep sitting in the balcony and, looking outside. When will they come home? When are the parents going to come home? So at that point of time, we started thinking, okay, let's get one more dog. Not a child, but a dog. So we were like, okay, fine. then we started, we were part of a pet group, and we came to know about, that adoptions also happen, which we were not aware of. We didn't know about that adoptions also happen like that. And luckily, I came across Free Girls of India post, uh, where, Richa had mentioned about a Free Girl badge getting released in Ahmedabad. And when I saw the video from Bangalore, I was like smitten. I was like, no, we have to bring one Free Girl home, no matter what. So we reached out. I mean, we filled up the form, got an interview done by Richa. And I think the first day of adoption, we were the first
Yeah.
one. I
Yes.
think someone was there. Ruchel was also there, but we were also
Yeah, I was there.
And-
It was 2018. It was raining. I remember day before it was raining, and DJ just walked in like a dude that he is. And like, okay, इसके लिए तो भैया सबसे सीधी लड़की पकड़ के देनी पड़ेगी क्योंकि इतना भोला है ये. And they took home the सबसे चालू वाली लड़की.
True.
Very true. And I think the best part was what you suggested us, that you should bring DJ along. Let's
Yeah.
see how a DJ reacts. Because Richa was very clear that, there should be some kind of, chemistry and bonding between the dog. And so that, we also come to know, I mean, he is bringing a sibling back home. So then we did select, one that, okay, fine, Free Girls were coming to us, they were getting all the cuddles and everything. But there was one girl, who was completely, she was not bothered. She was like doing her own business. And whenever DJ used to go to her, she used to snap back. And we were like, what is this? No, this is the one who's going to come home with us. And we were like, let's go home. So from day one, Penny has been, touchwood, gem of a dog, I would say. Yes, 3 days, initially 3 days were very tough, very, very tough. DJ being the only dog, he had, the
Yeah.
whole home to him. His parents who showered him with all the love, and there was nobody else to, share that attention and love. So he was little bit, disturbed by this. And though he was trying to, gel up with Penny, we did not interfere in all that. The first day we were like, okay, fine, why are they not playing? Why are they not getting along with each other? I mean, we didn't understand. For us, it was like, "Arey, we got a friend for you, play with her." So that was our thought process. But at that point of time, we didn't understand this, that the dogs, they have a different way to, gel up, and they need that much of time. And the first day, we literally tried to, make them friends. The second day, we said, let's drop it. Let them do whatever they want to do. Let them kill each other. Let them fight with each other. Let them do whatever they want to. Let's give them 2 to 3 days to gel. Then what we did was we started taking them to walks together.
Yeah.
So both Penny and DJ, we took them for walk together. And I think during those walks, we saw that change happening where, DJ accepted that, yes, she's going to be a part of this home now. And Penny also accepted that, yes, I am going to stay here on now. This is my home. And that is the part where, that gelling happened. She picked up a lot of things from DJ, like to not pee inside the home, not poop inside the home, as well as, she picked up his eating habits to eat whatever comes into sight. She picked up that also. So she picked up a lot of things from DJ. And for us, I would say 15 days were quite tough. Making, Penny used to the new environment. Being a Free Girl, she needed a lot of, I mean, if I had brought, maybe another dog home, maybe I would have not invested that much of efforts and time into that dog. But yes, I would not say that Free Girls are like that. Maybe, somewhere in our mind, we had ingrained this, that, oh no, she's a Free Girl, which was a very wrong thing that we did. I think anyone who is adopting a dog, they should not go with this kind of concept that you're adopting a dog and you need to give them extra attention or anything like that. I think we should let dogs just be dogs. I mean, they sorted everything themselves, among themselves. And
Yeah.
that is what DJ and Penny did. We've never faced any issue with regards to, Penny giving us any kind of trouble or anything. She she gelled up with DJ. She gelled up with us. She took 1 year of time, I think, to completely drop her inhibition. It took 1 year, but now she sits on her head. She's the princess of the house, and she bullies DJ like anything. So she's like, the grand mama of the house. I mean, everything that comes first should go to Penny. It's like that. And they have gelled up very beautifully. And I know if I bring another dog, if I tomorrow decide that, okay, fine, let's adopt another dog, I think Penny would be the one who will be teaching that dog to rope rather than DJ doing it. I mean, she's made our family whole. I would say that. I mean, it was the best decision of our life that we took, and we have zero regrets that, oh, why did we do that? And we were quite lucky, to be very honest, that Richa was there to handhold us. I don't know how we would have managed without her, but initially, those initial days, had it not been Richa, it would have been very difficult for us. In fact, the idea of taking them for walks together and, giving them meals together, that is what something that came from Richa. Try this, do this. So I think that is what works. You should have, clear understanding of the whole process, and there should be someone to guide you, and you should listen. So what happens is most of the time, what we do is we go on the social media, we read a lot of things, and we try to implement those things on our dogs, rather than relying on people who are actual trainers or who are, the adoption counselors and all. I think they have gone through the whole process. They know, what is required, the temperament of the dog, how you need to handle it. And it is very important that we, listen to that and implement it. I think that is what worked with us. And it has been, it's been a nice journey for us till now.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
she is
3
9
years.
I mean, she's completing 10 years on 17th of June. And doesn't seem like, she's a 10-year-old booty. It's like,
I mean,
can
you should
give
see her.
any-
दादी अम्मा है वो घर की मतलब.
भाई वो पटाखा है पटाखा, मतलब वो किसी को भी बेच दे सकती है, मतलब वो हाउ जूही, मतलब वो जूही DJ. I feel so bad for. I've been telling this to Juhi and Dheeraj from the day they took her home, that my heart is literally it bleeds for DJ because I know that girl. She is a pataka. मतलब वो लड़की अलग ही है. So the idea, it's not that even like Juhi and Dheeraj, they already had DJ with them when they took Penny home. But the journey, like Juhi said, it's been a 1 year of struggle. 1 year of a struggle for even a experienced pet parent to, and we are talking about 365 days. That kind of commitment you need to settle down a dog. Whether it's a Beagle or a Labrador, any dog, a rescue dog, and people have a stigma. अरे rescue dog में बहुत काम करना पड़ता है. I'm sorry, no. Any dog you take home, they are same work. It's just that तुमने puppy लेके गए हो ना, तो you'll be like, ये तो हमारे साथ बड़ा होगा. पर if you go and think, they are more work, but you never realized. Yeah.
I got home a puppy. So I could like relate with Rishita and Juhi because I got home a puppy and I got the naughtiest one of the lot, thinking it will be so much fun. And then I was like, दूसरे दिन में I was like, क्या कर दिया मैंने? वो जो corner में सो रहा था उसको क्यों नहीं उठा के लेके आई?
How important it was for people, it's like Juhi and Dheeraj, they struggled for a year to settle down their dog. Rishita struggled for 6 months, and I know 6 months because 6 months there was continuous, messages from Rishita. Dude, ye kar raha hai? Dude, ye kar raha hai? Dude, ye kar raha hai? I remember I got a message from Rishita in December. I think it was their anniversary, where dude ate the entire chocolate cake.
Wow.
Pura. And she called me crying कि उसको कुछ हो तो नहीं जाएगा ना. अब वो खा के सो गया.
It was the scariest and freakiest. It's the first anniversary night and we do all these things called staycation because COVID time पे है, क्या कर सकते हैं. We take dude along and Renaissance में था तो we had this lake view dinner. तो dinner में तो dude can't go. तो I made sure that the chocolate cake is on the counter where nothing is. He's a thief. He's a thief of the highest. मतलब धूम part 4 वो कर सकता है, इतना बड़ा चोर है वो, ठीक है. So I think the dinner was 1-2 hours max. तो आप गए, starters, drink, ये वापस. When I came back, I saw he has pushed a chair to the counter. He got up onto the chair, then onto the counter, and 1 kg chocolate cake is on the floor.
Wow.
I think 3/4 is over, 1/4 is left. One और कितना ही खाएगा? And I am like, okay. So I took him to a 24 hours hospital. So anniversary night, when people are calling us happy anniversary, कैसा रहा first year? I'm like, okay, मैं vet के पास हूँ, इसको उल्टी करवा रहा हूँ. I'll talk to you tomorrow. So he puked throughout the night, and he pooped chocolate next 4-5 days, and that is how dude became better.
I really want to ask this here. Rishita, when you wanted to adopt a dog, what was your expectation as a first time pet parent? Like what I'm sure you had some, idea. I'm getting dude, dude. You saw him on videos. I sent you pictures and everything. So before he was coming home, what exactly was your thought process? Like how did you expect him to be? And how it became a flop completely or a hit completely?
So before I was adopting a dog, we were looking at a lot of pages, a lot of Facebook posts. Then it was always like, yeah, we are living in Mumbai, तो छोटा dog होना चाहिए, not much of space they can take, or it's easy to manage and everything. So we were looking at a lot of things, and then dude comes into picture. So with Cookie, that I always had an idea, कुछ नहीं खाएगा यहाँ वहाँ, ठीक है, थोड़ा potty करने लेकर जाएंगे. I will keep playing with him and he will keep reacting. When dude came over, A was the size, B was he did not react. तो मुझे लग रहा था what is wrong with him. Then I spoke to my mom-in-law. They are saying that अच्छा, probably he's sick, that is why he's not reacting, he'll stay like this only. I'm like, अच्छा, okay, हाँ, हो सकता है. He's come, he had a background of his own. He's thinking, he's sad, leaving that background. I was also thinking of a lot of things. But one thing I have realized, the pets take up after their parents, or take up after where they are living, the environment they are living. Kaustav and I both are lazy AF. So dude is also lazy AF. That is when you judged us best, when you sent us dude, you told us that he will actually fit into. You see us any weekend or any long weekend, we have one beer, we have one pizza in second hand, and we are on the bed just watching TV, AC चल रहा है, and that is 48 hours का हमारा marathon. Dude भी वही कर रहा है, टाइम पे पिज्जा खा रहा है, सो रहा है, फिर उठ रहा है बेड पे, हमारे बीच पे सो रहा है, नीचे जाके सो रहा है. He's also doing that only. So they just take up around they adjust so well. They they camouflage, they just adjust and take up so well after the environment and after. So he's taken up a lot. So I am, what I'll say, I slightly get, if I can't find anything, or the temperaments that I have, I've seen dude also having that. So
Dogs actually, they pick up things from their owner. And that's why we keep saying that you have to be patient for certain months. You have to give space to that dog. Like, I'll speak. That's a very brilliant point, Rishita raised, that it was overwhelming for her. We know she started crying on the road. But it is overwhelming for parents like parents of DJ also. Juhi and Dheeraj, I'm sure it was overwhelming for them as well. So I really want to ask, as a first, like you already had a dog. What was your what was your thought process? कि चलो ठीक है हम लेके तो आ जाएंगे दूसरा dog, DJ को company हो जाएगा. But did you ever thought कि DJ may not like it?
So definitely not, Richa. I mean, for us, we were bringing a friend for him, and our thought process was that he'll be very happy. He has someone to play with, and he'll be happy that, oh wow, I've got a new friend, and if I'm left all alone, I will not feel lonely, or uh, that way. So that was our thought process. But then the other thought process was that we already have a dog. We've already spent 5 years with DJ. I mean, DJ was 5 years old when Penny came home. I mean, we let them be wherever they want, wherever they feel comfortable with. And though also on the food choices, we knew that, what DJ eats. And that is what we thought that, okay, fine, once Penny will come home, even Penny will eat that. And we didn't realize that, no, Penny might not eat that. So Penny might have some different preferences. So we didn't realize that. And when she started rejecting food, and then we started like, oh, it's a learning experience for us also. As in, they both are very different. Yeah. So be it their food choices, the way they interact with us, the way they come to us. Penny never used to approach us. I mean, when we used to go and pet her, she used to she didn't like it. Though DJ is a very expressive dog. He will come lie down on on you. He will put his head. He will give you his paw. But Penny was not like that, and that was okay. I mean, it took us time to understand this thing, that yes, two dogs cannot be different, and both the dogs will be different. Every dog will have a different personality, and what we need to do is just give them some time. And yes, as Richa had also mentioned earlier, there is a decompression period also. Once a dog comes home, they need time to decompress. And as humans, it is our responsibility to give them that time, give them that space. And it will be overwhelming for us as well as for our dog. It was very overwhelming for DJ also. DJ did not like it that somebody else has come and invaded his space. He was not happy with it, that why she has come. And we didn't knew that. We thought that he'll be happy. But DJ did not think like that. For DJ, it was like, why have you brought someone else in my home? And for Penny, it was, now it's my home. And from our end also, we had to ensure that though we were giving, Penny extra attention because she just came home, we don't ignore DJ.
Quickly, for everybody who's listening, I'll quickly, go back and put it in a bullet pointers that when you adopt a dog, at least be prepared for the decompressing period that we call 14 days. Give your dog 14 days, give your dog and give yourself 14 days. There is a thing we call 3 days, 3 weeks, and 3 months. Your dog will take 3 months to come out, come out as a personality. You will have the exact picture of your dog in 3 months. So give yourself that time. Do not expect so much from you. Like when you start dating, basically, when you start dating and you develop a relationship, do at least have that kind of sentiments towards this relationship as well. It's gonna take time. It is gonna be really rewarding at the end, but it takes a lot of commitment from an individual, from a family, from a couple. um be prepared that your dog will not do what you have expected. Life is not a fairy tale for anybody. For the dog also, it's not a fairy tale. They will be shedding. They will be, the dog is sleeping for a very longer time. The dog is not playing with you. The dog, when you're calling the dog is not coming to you. Give your dog some time. Your dog will do whatever, the dogs have personality. When you already had a dog, like Juhi and Dheeraj already had DJ with them when they got Penny home. They had a lot of expectation, but at the same time, they had zero expectation. I say this to all my adopters: keep your expectation to minimum level, zero, and keep your commitment here, because this is your commitment will make sure that your life becomes easier. Like, uh, it is very important to know that without commitment from your side, you will not be able to. People give up so easily. I understand it is overwhelming. I know this. I've had dogs, so many dogs I have 10 dogs, and every time I also add a new dog in the pack, even when I foster a dog, it becomes overwhelming for me as well. Like, there are days I think ये क्या ही कर दिया है मैंने मेरे साथ जीवन में, मतलब मैं पागल हूँ. मेरे से मूर्ख कोई धरती पे नहीं है कि मैं क्या करती रहती हूँ. But when the dog gets settled down, when the dog starts coming up, start their individual personality, it becomes rewarding for you. You know the dog, okay.
I think it's a very halfway process, like if you walk halfway, the dog meets you halfway. It cannot be just one person putting in all the work, correct?
And it's exactly like, just remember this, it's a relationship you are building. It's
Definitely.
a relationship. So you have to take, 5 steps so that your dog can take 5 steps. Somebody has to do it, and it's you who has to do it first. Because dog didn't come and ask you कि मेरे को मेरे घर ले चलना है यार. कुत्ते ने नहीं पूछा था तुमसे आके. तुमको मतलब ज्यादा शौक चढ़ रहा था अपने सर के ऊपर एक्स्ट्रा काम लेने का, तो तुमने लेके आए उसको. Then do it.
Do it, yeah.
We were discussing, when we were discussing, Nimisha, that when you adopt a dog, how important it was. Like, I remember their struggle, Juiz and Ruchita's struggle, because I've been a part of it. Okay, I knew it, that they were there and they struggled. We have to wrap this up in 10 minutes, ladies. So I knew this, that they had their own struggle, but it becomes really important, to have the right adoption counselor, to pick up the right adoption coordinator. Because, like I say, when people say a village raised a child, it applies to the dog also.
Dog village, as well. Yes.
Yeah, a village is needed to raise your dog, to settle down your dog. You need to have somebody, who can hold your hand, and you can, show you the right end. There is always a light to behind that tunnel, always. But then you need somebody to, push you into that tunnel. Ki ja bhai, kuch nahi hoga, hum piche khade hain. No?
And to give you that belief that hey, wahan pe end mein light hai, like just to,
and you
just
will
to
be
tell
able
you
to
that.
do it. Yeah, you will be able to do it because we believe in you. It's very important. So I remember, like, Juhi, whenever you're picking your dog, this is something I really want to stress upon. You do your research on Google and Facebook and Instagram and everywhere. At least do the background check of the person who's putting the adoption appeal. Do that. See the work that person has done before, because that will. What if there is an emergency in your house and you want help? Where will you go? You will, the automatic reaction is, हमने जहाँ से कुत्ता लेता हम उसको फोन करते हैं एक बार, उसको पूछ लेते हैं एक बार, right? So do that. Just don't fall for the cute puppy face. Don't fall for the cute pictures. See the work. See if this person has the credibility. If this person is smart enough and experienced enough to handle you, to handle your queries, to handle your question. Ask questions. This is what I tell people, whenever they adopt dog from me, ask the silliest question that you have. Ask the dumbest question that you have, because that will give you, if you'll get the answer for the silly questions as well from your adoption coordinator, that will give you the confidence. So choose your people right people from, everybody is rescuer. Today, everybody is, doing adoptions. But then there are cases where people have dumped their dogs on you. And then you end up with a dog you don't know, and the dog doesn't know you. Like, what? You are in a very difficult situation then. Do your research. Do it. Ask people.
I want to, say over here कि if we, like, since we all love movies and we all watch movies, ये याद रखना है कि even India के hockey team के लिए भी एक शाहरुख खान लगा था, for Chak De to happen. So if you have the right coach, you can win the right games. So it's oh yeah, sorry. So you need the right, if you need the right person to make sure that you are able to win that goal. So this is exactly a very Chak De moment. Like, you need a Shah Rukh Khan in your life, and you have to get a Shah Rukh Khan in your life to know that you can win this match.
It is very important. That's a very nice example. In fact, you really need to have good adoption counselor, and it takes a village to raise a dog, or be it adopted, be it a puppy or an adult. It really takes a village. And
I have
I think
questions.
people are lucky that nowadays, nowadays there are a lot of channels, where adoption counselors are available. I think it was not there, the
Earlier,
earlier
yeah.
years. And now we are very lucky that we have help of, adoption counselors. I mean, we couldn't have done it without, the trust support. We couldn't have done this. So yes, definitely it makes a difference.
So this is what I think we covered most of the topic,
Yes, we have.
and we
we
have
have.
such brilliant mothers with us. I love these two women.
And fathers. Yeah, Dheeraj is also there.
Yeah, Dheeraj. Hi, Dheeraj. So yeah.
So
say
come
my hi
make
to
it.
Kaustubh also.
याद रखना.
Say my hi to Kaustubh
Yes,
also.
absolutely.
And I think I saw the DJ Carry. I saw Dude.
Dude, come here.
Yeah, we can see him.
He came from a
So-
tea चाय का stall, हम इसको चाय वाला बोलते हैं.
Say hi.
And there is Penny giving us a dead cockroach pose. For the ones who are like listening to us on Spotify, we have the two dogs in screen and showing off.
and they are
Penny being
adopted
Penny is an
dogs.
absolute queen.
They're adopted dogs. They were, as they got adopted when they were huge as adult.
Adult. Yes.
Gada. So yeah.
Thank you so much, Rishita, Juhi, and Dheeraj
Thank you
for
so much
being a
for
part of our
Me.
episode today. I think it's been a very learning experience, and I'm sure that the people who heard us or are listening to us are also, going to be a part of this journey. I will add their social media handles so you can reach out and you can also follow and stalk the dogs on your own. And if you have anything, and if you have any questions, suggestions, comments regarding this particular episode, drop them and we will respond to you. And thank you so much. Wrapping up our second episode.
Thank
Thank
you.
you for
And
having
thank you
us.
for doing this.
Everyone.